It's a beautiful Sunday in Lanzarote, and we've just driven from the back of Tenesar down towards Tenesar and parked our car, and we're now about to do a hike up Caldera Blanca. So this is the path we're on, and where we're going is right up to the top of that volcano there, and we'll try and stop every couple of kilometers or so just to give you a feel for what this walk is like and what the views are when we get up there. We've come about halfway up the caldera. I just thought I'd pause to show you the view. Lovely lava fields and the ocean in the distance, sweeping around another beautiful lava field. And of course at this time of year, lots of flowers, and we're now heading up to the top. Come up a bit high, we're now 230 meters above sea level. Still a ways to go. Forgive me for huffing and puffing a bit, it's quite hard work this. But you've got a fabulous view of the ocean from here and the lava fields on both sides. You probably won't be able to see it on the video, but the white dot in the middle of the screen now, which looks an awfully long way away, is our car. That's where we parked. So on up to the top. And we're now at the top. Been a heck of a climb, it's a hot day. I'm puffing and blowing and sweating from the climb, but it's well worth it for that view. Just look at that. And then of course, panning round, there is Caldera Blanca, the most beautiful, perfectly round sea volcano. And it's a sea volcano, it came up from the ocean over there. And you won't be able to see them, but all around the top there are people walking around looking into that amazing crater. So there you go, it's been quite a hike, but well worth it to sit here in this peace and tranquility and just looking all around us. So there was a time when nearly all the houses down here were like that ruin. As you can see, lots of them have been restored, renovated. They've got posh new solar heating systems on them, roof terraces and so on. There's our hang glider again, still trying to gain height. And you get a good view. I mean, it's a tiny village, as you can see. You get a good view of the whole of it from up here. So we're now in the village of Tenesar, which is a few kilometres down from Tenesar. When we first came to the island, it was known as the Lost Village, and it was pretty much empty. All of these buildings were ruins, and families basically left Tenesar in the 80s and 90s and moved up to Tenesar. But then in recent years they've started coming back and restoring the properties, putting solar electricity into them, and it's changed a great deal in the last 20 years. As you can see, the coast along here is really rough and it's spectacular to watch. In fact, I can feel the spray from that last big splash. You also get a lot of hang gliders here. We just watched one take off. Literally just launched himself off that cliff edge, and there he goes, gaining some height from the thermals and the wind coming in onto the shore. I don't think there are many people who live here full time now, but as I say, a lot of the properties have been restored and they look in pretty good shape now. And I'm guessing they're families who come for the weekend. to get away from the hustle and bustle of the rest of the island. Not really possible to launch boats from here. It's a bit too rough on this coast. Let's watch that hang glider come round again. There he is. And his colleague up on top of the hill there. Alright, we'll watch a couple of big waves. That's Tenesar.